Hi, welcome to this quick video guide on what students can do on the Teamie learning platform. So as a student, you will be able to log into the platform using either your Office 365 or your Google Apps account, depending on whether your school is an Office 365 or a Google Apps user. For the purposes of this demo, I will just log in using the login form. So Teamie is a collaborative learning platform which gives you access to the different classes that you are studying in school. It gives you access and a workspace for you to have discussions with your students, with your teachers in those classes. It gives access to your units and learning resources, as well as the ability for you to do your online assessments and quizzes on Teamie. So when you log in, you land on a page like this where you see the different classes that you're part of. You may also see some social groups like robotics activities or other extracurricular activities that you may be part of. You'll be able to see that workspace here as well. If you're part of many classes, you have the ability to star certain classes so that they are easily accessible right at the top, and you can then reorder them whichever way you like. So the way the site is structured is that you have your logo over here, which is a way for you to access this landing page whenever you click on it. You can see some additional options, which gives you the ability to access your calendar, your locker, and other parts of the platform, which we will cover in later videos. You can also see a quick overview of whether are you on track of reading the different units, completing your assessment activities, and the different tasks that have been set for you. There's a search bar which allows you to search for different things on the platform. There is a notification area which gives you a set of notifications on new things that have happened on the platform that are of relevance and interest to you. Things like new units being published, people responding to your questions, or announcements that have been made by the teacher in your different classes as such. You will also see that there is a to-do list that gets created for you, which basically shows you a list of critical, important, and upcoming events that you have. These could be due dates for your assignments. These could be dates that have been set for different tasks that the teachers want you to complete. And there's also a list of things that have been overdue as well, which means that the deadline has been missed and you still haven't finished those as such. Then there is a plus button which gives you, if you click on it, it gives you options of what you can do on the platform. So you can post a thought, ask a question, or create a story to reflect on your learning or to showcase your learning. And we will talk more about that in a separate video. So let's go into one of the classes. So another thing that you will notice here, you will notice that for history demo, there's a number 3 here. For English, there's a number 8 here. This basically means that 3 things have happened in the history classroom since the last time you logged in to the history class as such. So this could be in terms of discussions or comments that have been made in that particular class. What you also get to see here is what is it that you were currently reading. So you were currently reading the History of China unit in the history class. For the English class, the next thing for you to read is another unit there as such. So it gives you a quick sense of what is it that you are doing, what has happened since the last time you came in. So if you go into the history class, this is what a class page looks like on Teamie, where basically you land on a stream of discussions. These could be posts by the teacher. These could be posts that you as a student may initiate or ask questions in this space. So this is like a social feed of discussions that are happening in the history class with all the members of the history class as such. There are different polls in which you can participate. You as a user can go in and comment on different posts. You can reply to different comments that are there as well. You can like posts, you can like the comments that other students are making in this class. So the idea is you can use this as a space to discuss, to ask questions, and to get important notifications about this particular class itself. If you click on the plus button, it gives you the ability to, let's say, ask a question, and you can then very quickly come in here and you can say, I noticed that there was no assessment for the, and then you can tag either users or units that are there. So you can say for World War II, will we have something before the end of the break? Whatever it is that your question is, and you can add that in here. You can attach files, you can upload files from your OneDrive or Google Drive if you're a Google school or an Office 365 school, and you can record audio as well, especially relevant for language classes, and you can then just hit post. So it becomes easy for you to ask questions and get the response from other students in class or from the teacher as well. So apart from the social discussion area, you also have your learning materials view. So this is basically the list of learning resources that have been pushed to you by the teacher. So there's something in ancient history, there's something in the post-classical era, this is the history of China, there is something around modern history that is available for you. So you can see that these are units, these are quizzes and assignments, and you can also see what you have already done. So this indicates to you that you've read this unit, you've made submissions to these particular assessments, you are currently reading the history of China. So if you were to just click on it, it will tell you that you've gone through this page, which I think had a podcast, which you listened to. So you can just come.
Hey everyone, me again, Laszlo Montgomery.
You can go to the next page and look at the content here, which could have videos, which could have images, text, documents, anything that the teacher considers that you need to see as part of that unit, essentially. You can also, in the materials view, be able to see different assessment activities. So there are quizzes here which you can take. So if you've taken them again, and if you are allowed to take multiple attempts, you will be able to see the options of taking them again or submitting your assignments and quizzes from the platform itself. So that's a quick overview of a classroom on Teamie and how you can navigate around the platform. And we'll have another video in which we will talk about how can you create stories to reflect on your learning and showcase learning in school.